how did you first get into the world of art?
A long time ago, my dad moved our family up from Chicago to Michigan. And I was like about 9 years old. My brother was a little older. And we were really sad because, we were in grade school and junior high and stuff then. We just left our friends and stayed behind. So what are we going to do? We have no friends here. And my dad just kind of came up to us and said, oh, you don't need any friends. Here's some comics. Here's a hobby. Go ahead. Comic books, art, it was, we just went from there.
Okay, cool. So for those that do not know you, tell the fans about your art style.
It's a little mix of Asian anime influence and a little mix of American comics, because of course, being in America, American comics are a very big influence.
Right.
I can teeter back and forth depending on what the person who wants the art, would like. So, nice stuff.
It's pretty nice, yeah.
Thank you.
And you're currently working on role-playing games now. What can you tell us about the adventures in your life?
It's interesting working in role-playing games because you're working with a lot of characters really fast. It's not like a comic where you're leading people through the life of one character. You got to create characters, get the feel for them, get their costumes down in a very short span, because all the person purchasing the book is going to see is that one illustration of them.
Right.
So you got to get all that feeling out in a snap. And it's kind of fun that way.
So mostly instantaneously.
It is very instantaneous, yes.
All right. So are you a fan of certain role-playing games? And do you sometimes bring in bits and pieces that you like into your role-playing games?
Well, what my friend that writes the games do, because I do the artwork and he writes the stuff, is we've been working with Fantasy Games Unlimited. Sorry, long name. Fantasy Games Unlimited, who produces a book called Villains and Vigilantes. It's a very old superhero role-playing game. So let me grab one of these here. Okay.
All right.
So they come out in 4 adventure books. And I worked on this one, Centerville City Under Siege, and this one, Department 88. So as you can see with Department 88, there's a very Japanese influence to it. So yeah, so some parts get brought into when we're producing this stuff, because we do enjoy anime, obviously. We're here at an anime con, and Japanese culture. So yeah, we bring certain aspects of flair to role-playing games that we do.
Okay. All right. So you have seen Ohayocon grow over the years. What are your thoughts as this convention gets bigger and bigger?
It's kind of amazing. I mean, 5 years ago was the last time I was here, and I was running the alley. There's a lot more tables now. I'm amazed at how Kat, the current artist alley head, takes care of all these people, and it's a lot of fun seeing everybody walk around in their costumes and have a good time.
All right. And how about the size of Artist Alley, the location and the growth here as well?
I think we went over that a little bit with our previous response, but yeah, it's really nice to see more and more, because Ohayocon, when they brought me in for the Artist Alley, we made it a non-fan art alley, which was big controversy back then. And we knew that it was going to take a few years, there was going to be some pushback. But it's grown to be a very nice place for original artists. And I think some of these people are actually coming back year after year to see these artists they've watched grow in the alley.
Awesome. And how can fans keep up with you online? On your website or social media presence?
I have a website at yadartworks.com. Got that? Yeah. Okay. I also have a Tumblr page with that same name and a Facebook fan artist page that goes by that name. So Yad Artworks finds me on all the sites.
Okay. And do you have any current or upcoming projects that you can share with your fans at this time?
I recently got done, recently as in about half a year ago, got done with a project that FASA Games, which they used to own Battletech, MechWarrior, and Shadowrun, which they've moved on from those projects. But they're releasing a game called 1879, which is about steampunk British red coats in some alternate dimension thing. I don't know. I didn't write the story. I know it's a little weird, but they had me do some of the artwork, and they currently have a Kickstarter for their Game Master book online. So they're promoting that, and I got to do a few of the pieces for their covers, which is a little medallion, like a military pin that they actually produced in an actual pin form.
That's also cool.
Yeah.
Something come out in physical
Yeah.
form for fans to actually take hold of. It's something tangible.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot. They did a really good job with producing the stuff.
All right. Well, this is Reiko here, and we're out.